HubSpot doesn't break when you hit the mid-market. What breaks is the way most companies run RevOps. If HubSpot feels messy, slow, or unreliable as you scale, this video will explain exactly why, and more importantly, how RevOps actually fixes it. Why this happens. Here's what I see over and over in mid-market teams. They grow into HubSpot, they add reps, they add pipelines, they add automations, but they never redesign the system. So HubSpot slowly turns from a source of truth into a source of friction. At that point, leadership starts asking the wrong question. Do we need Salesforce when the real issue is this? They scaled actively, not with structure. Problem number one, lifecycle stages become opinions. The first thing that breaks in the mid-market is lifecycle stages. Marketing says it's an MQL, sales says it's not. Customer success doesn't trust either. And now every report is a debate. That's not people problem, that's RevOps problem. Lifecycle stages should be automated, enforced, and owned, not manually edited based on gut feel. If reps can change lifecycle stages freely, your data is already compromised. Problem number two, pipelines multiply without rules. The second thing that breaks is deal pipelines. One team adds a pipeline for SMB, another adds one for mid-market. Then one for renewals, one for partners. Suddenly forecasts don't reconcile and leadership loses trust. Here's the key insight. Pipelines are not forecasts, they are behavior control systems. If deals can move stages without clear exit criteria, then your pipeline is just an organized guesswork. The third thing that breaks is automation. Mid-market HubSpot portals don't fail because they have too few workflows. They fail because no one knows why a workflow exists, what is in control, or what breaks if it's turned off. Automation without architecture creates fragility, not scale. So what RevOps actually fixes? This is where real RevOps comes in. RevOps isn't dashboards, it's not admin work, and it's not just sales operations with a few names. RevOps does three things inside HubSpot. First, it automates lifecycle truth. Second, it enforces deal progression. Third, it protects data integrity. When those three things work together, HubSpot stops being a tool and becomes an infrastructure. Most mid-market teams don't need a new CRM. They need clearer ownership, fewer decisions for reps, and systems that enforce behavior by default. HubSpot is actually very good at this when RevOps leads the design. If you're building revenue systems that actually scale, this is exactly what we focus on at Structured to Scale. Subscribe for practical RevOps strategy and check the description for HubSpot RevOps resources and SOPs. And if HubSpot started feeling painful as you scaled, now you know why.